Yes. What is it? It is different. It has been some time. Forgive me, but I need to rest. Go on. I will be fine here. Whatever answers. I am tired. The journey has been a... Know that much may happen here, but above all, do not forget this. You may trust in me. We cradle each other's lives, and what threatens one of us threatens us both. And if you find you cannot trust me, trust in your training, trust in yourself. Never doubt what you have done. All your decisions have brought you to this point. they shall see what you have become.
It is not as it was.
But perhaps that is for the best.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you've come for revenge. No. We will do as we have done. We will wait. No, the true threat is yet to show itself. It is waiting for something. Us. We have seen their soldiers, the remnants of their fleet, but those are symptoms of a disease. It is more...
The actual battle is being fought through the Force, not with weapons of war. It isn't about the Republic anymore. The attack on Onderon. Something was attempting to use the planet itself. You prevented it, but it was a stalling measure. The next...
If Jedi gather, if we wage war against these shadows now, then whatever this thing is, it must be fought by those strong in the Force. It cannot be fought in any other way. It knows this, and that is why it is killing us. If we die, then it will win, no matter what fleet or weapons are brought against it. We cast you out of the Order because you followed Revan.
No, there was another. You had become different somehow, changed. The war had changed.
You were no longer a Jedi, but we could not tell you why. Some explanations mean nothing unless the one who suffers comes to the answer on their own. What had happened to you was punishment enough, and the Jedi do not kill their prisoners.
And if you had stayed, you would have changed us, and that we could not allow.
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in...
Have you noticed that when you act, others...
Those that travel with you.
They follow you, without question, without hesitation.
Against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
It is because you are a leader, but that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
It is not an easy thing to explain. Sure, it is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force-sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it, and when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours. We do not know, but it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished, all those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxon. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you, and it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
Yes, you can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force and the death of the Jedi. So you think. It is not the...
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
But what's worse is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger, and the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all. What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain. You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
Do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
Enough! Step away from her.
What?
Step away! She has brought truth, and you condemn it. The arrogance. You will not harm her. You will not harm her ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as he did.
Sith out, and now they have come to us.
As you would pass judgment on her, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars, of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you, you who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force. See it through the eyes of the exile. How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong, It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk.
And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force.
But I see what happened.
It is because you were afraid. It is done. She is no more.
Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
She's gone. The handmaidens came for her. They know who she is now. They'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do with any... Are you surprised? All that talk of hatred, manipulation, and standing on your own 2 feet? Sorry.
Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now.
Yeah. Are you Yeah. That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Is something wrong? You look troubled. I can feel it. I do not understand. Never. I believe in what we are doing, what you are doing. I simply do. There is nothing I can show you as proof. Something happened within... Then they do not understand you. That is the danger. When one separates themselves from others, and such judgments, I believe, are made. You change others, but I do not believe it is due to the Force. Where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look, and that perhaps a life lived without the... I will understand if you feel you must go alone. But I ask, instead, take strength from your connections to others. Do not forsake them.
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alakor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did she betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved, the one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, she will come, but it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
She said you would come here to this place. If you think you can defeat all this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they are mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Atris? That is not... She has not existed for some time, I think. The old woman you traveled with finally made me listen. She said that you would come here, and that you would face me. She said you were the last obstacle to my enlightenment. If I wished to truly face the Sith, to see their heart, then that meant facing you. I do not know, yet, but it does not matter. They have come here to face the Republic in battle, and they will... Yes. The Sith are here at last. You have brought them to this place as I had foreseen. It has all been part of my plans for you. And when I defeat you and the forces you have brought to Telos, I shall take the battle to the heart of the Sith and wipe them out forever. These Sith are cowards, striking from the shadows to kill Jedi. I needed a target to draw them out, but I could not risk my own life, all that remained of the Jedi. So I arranged for you to return to the Republic, leaked information of your past, and then wait. But you came to Telos against my predictions. Now they are here, I can finally face this enemy and defeat them. All the knowledge of the Sith, gathered, brought here by my servants, so that I might uncover their secrets, and use them. But now they have been drawn from the shadows of the Outer Rim, and the only final matter to attend to surrender to... Let us end...
This will kill me.
I did not expect mercy from you. Yeah? If you will not kill me, then... This knowledge of the Sith and the Jedi, it is my attempt to hold on to the past. Once I was a historian, the chronicler of the Jedi, and when both wars passed me by, I was in some part of me, I knew I had made choices, compromises, but always for the sake of... To do what you had done, at times, did not seem so wrong. You're right. The Jedi were all that seemed left to me, and yet I had become so far... You always knew where they were striking from. You always knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Their power is to feed on life, until nothing is... Yes, I had thought she was awaiting me at that place, but I see now that she lied. It was not meant for me. She has gone there. She is waiting for you to travel to Malachor 5, to finish what you started. Yes, you are an echo in the Force, a hollow space where it has been wounded. It takes a great act of destruction to create such emptiness. It creates places where the Force is difficult to hear, and difficult... Now she seeks to create another echo, a wound in the Force, greater than the one before. It will deafen all touched by the Force until no life is left. You were strong enough to withstand it once, but few have your strength in such matters, especially if they are unprepared. I do not know, but she needs you there. If you choose not to follow, she will murder herself at the heart of Malachor. You're important to her somehow, but I do not know. I do not know for certain. If there is a reason, you must And what will you do with me now? Abandon me here on this dead world, or end my life as I wish to end? It does not matter. Not now, but I thank you. Leave now, while you can. Save yourself.
Well, what do we have here? I didn't believe it when Lino reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Lieutenant Gren, Sith forces have breached the module and are attempting to pen us up in the compound. Damn! Zeron, I need you and your men to break through and lead the assault. With pleasure, Lieutenant. All right, follow me. It came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept, there were Sith fighters everywhere. In the few flights we sent, we did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat. Then there's also the fuel situation. Because we don't have enough fuel, we won't be able to keep the station in. We'll try to make the best of what we have left, but it's going to be... The Sith numbers seem limitless. But we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance. A squad of troops sent by Queen Talia are currently trying to keep the Sith from sabotaging the station's fuel system.
Does this mean you won't be putting us into force cages again?
If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're going to have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle. Good luck.
Just say the word.
How may I serve?
Good luck, ma'am. We're counting on you.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. Don't worry about me.
All right, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound. We need to break through, or our reinforcements. Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade. If you want to get through to the eastern part of the module.
So, we meet again. Major, actually. And I have you to thank. Queen Talia saw fit to promote me for my service. My troops have already gone ahead and infiltrated the urban module. From their last transmission, Lieutenant Grin informed me that the Sith are attempting to sabotage the fuel control systems. At the moment, that seemed to be the most... The TSF do their jobs well, but my men have come under heavy attack in the urban mod. In that case, if you find my men and they are in need of assistance...
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, we managed to take a few out, but they just keep... It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're... All right, we'll be right behind.
Good luck, ma'am. We're counting on you. Good luck, ma'am. We're counting on you.
Well, I'm not dead. I guess that's something. I got hit by a grenade. I just barely missed the whole block. They're moving ahead towards the TSF office. It's tough Well, that's a relief. Of course, if we can't stop the Sith from... If I'm good enough to survive this...
Yes, that bond that develops between master and their apprentice. Dramatic moments can bind. Just as proximity soon you shall know pain may bind as well. Perhaps. Nevertheless. Yes, that...
Time to take you down to size.
my life. I will... It is not... It was not a... Forever his power and the Jedi. And... He can... And... I do not understand. They hope to see... I would... The more I travel with you, the more... I learned more of myself, and I wish to thank you for sparing me when we first met.
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you. Let we Mandalorians lead the charge into battle. Kelbor, Zuka, you will be joining us.
You will not face this alone. I would have it no other way.
Are your preparations...
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice, and I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Mandalore, we have breached the hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo? It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature on this vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way. Yeah? Time to die.
A weakness is revealed.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the arming signal received, Mandalore. We still need to set 3... Mandalore, we're holding our position, but the Sith appear to be offering little resistance. It's like they don't even...
Weakness is revealed. A weakness revealed.
Yeah, what do you... target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. 2 more sites are left. We've lost contact with 2 of our squads, and we've had to fall back to the docking area.
Final insult, stripping Onderon. He happened. The hunger that fills this vessel. It is power, but it consumes without end. It is that power we felt on Onderon, that Vaklu felt. It was an echo, too strong to ignore. General Vaklu and I, when it seemed that we would need more to take Onderon, make it strong again, he came with his power, his soldiers. It seemed as if there was nothing we could not do, nothing the Queen could do to stop us.
I have served the wrong master. He cared. Everything exists to feed his will. I came here. This ship, it is a graveyard of a terrible battle. Everything on it slowly...
It is the way of all life that serves him. In his presence.
This ship is from Malachor. This Sith Lord of yours bolsters his fleet with ships from that world. He's nothing more than a scavenger.
I think he is of that place. If so, then his power may be great indeed. Great.
The master suffers. If he cannot feed, then the hunger begins to consume him. The planet, Telos, he may feed on something of... You think to lie to me still? I will... I told him, you know, what the old woman told me. I told him of the academy here, of the...
He means that Jedi witch...
Yes, the old woman on Onderon. She spoke of the Jedi Academy here on Telos, and... Then her lies will mean the planet's destruction. He will destroy all of Telos. He will turn it to fire again. He will devour them all.
If there are no Jedi here, then my lord cannot feed his hunger. He will destroy the planet. Even if the people below are not Force-sensitive, the small amount he can feed on from the mass destruction of the station and the life on the planet. And if there are no Jedi below, he will have no other choice. If he feeds upon Citadel Station, we will be unable to escape in time. We will be consumed as well. Then he will suffer. Without something to sustain him, I do not know what.
He will create nothing. He will end this place. Your old woman has killed... You could not stop him even if you wanted to. And you cannot escape either. If the Force... Your time... on the bridge. Waiting for you. No.
I do not believe he knows his ship has been boarded. And if he did, the extent of his power cannot be put into words. And his perception...
You are dust motes in a storm, a grain upon the beach, and as insignificant as a body that orbits the graveyard of Malachor. Fight him if you will, but if he turns his power upon you, you will be destroyed. This ship, is it his weakness? It should not exist, yet it cruises that... He tore it from the mass shadows of Malachor, along with his fleet. That is a measure of his power.
The ship is barely holding itself together. The structural damage should have...
He holds it together. And he keeps us all alive. Just enough.
More Jedi.
No.
If he's so powerful, why hasn't he stopped us then? We've attacked his ship, killed his soldiers, and he...
It is because he sees planets, stars, not people. To him, the planet below, the station with its teeming life. There is nothing to be done except wait. If you go to him, he will destroy. Onderon is already doomed. Better a quick death. My only crime was Onderon's salvation, and now those hopes have turned grey. Kill me now, before they...
I shall make You are no match
That one had it coming. Reach one of the target sites. Place the proton core. Arming signal received, Mandalore. Only one proton core remains to be set. We're encountering heavy... What the hell was that? I told you to wait!
Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely.
Was it in the target zone?
No, Mandalore.
have failed you. I offer you my... Do we have another core? No, Mandalore. Even with the other 2 cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to destroy the vessel. We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right, wait for my signal. This isn't over. And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
This door leads to my cell. I had forgotten. If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber within my cell that I would visit. Past the surface, there is the Force. Where once there was a world that was strong in the Force, now there is a barren wasteland. It's okay. It's gonna be... It has taken time for me to return here. I lost my way, but I've been stronger for the journey. What happens now shall not be done out of hate or revenge, but for the sake of all life. And I ask you, finally, to forgive me. This body is a prison no longer. My life for... I will... It is not a subject which I... It was for his and those that they and they hope he can. And I do not...
You've reached one of the target sites. Place a... Arming signal received, Mandalore. The Proton... That's the last of them, Mandalore.
Revealed.
Yeah, what do you... We have suffered defeats before, but not... Our spirit may have faded, but it hasn't died. It will burn bright again. The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us. Revan fought us like a true warrior and defeated us on our own terms. Revan embodied our philosophy. It was a painful lesson. With Mandalore dead, but I will change. Only Mandalore can command the clans. There was no new Mandalore for many years. I can tell you want to know more, but we can talk more. Now is there... You fought with Revan and Malak. Huh. We'd never faced Jedi before. What did you think? And that... Look, I...
This door leads to the bridge and my former master, if you wish to gather your strength. No, do not harm her. I am the one who has betrayed you. I am the one who should suffer. I will return to you. Please, do not harm her. Do not what you did to me. I beg you. He is too powerful. I have to see with the Force and my eyes.
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
A man, nothing more. You are my master now, and I will follow wherever your path takes. My life for... I will... The more I travel... I will...
Yeah, what are you...
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again. Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what she did. There is much to be done.
If the exile has come here, then she has not come alone.
Of course, apprentice. The Huntress is with the exile. She has a special talent for finding that which should remain lost. It also makes her difficult for me to sense, but not to a creature bred for such things.
Shall I send the assassins for her?
No, I have brought a beast to Malachor to deal with that one. If she survives, she will become stronger for it.
Well, here's a surprise. Yet another slot. Why can't we ever go to Alderaan or... Ponhar. You have to be kidding me.
If you are watching this, then what the General suspected was true. The Sith are striking from the graveyard of Malachor 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use the sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter on Malachor. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor 5, the damage I did. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapons systems are minimal, and I don't know what awaits you on Malachor's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential threats. Follow your programming. sure that the sequence fires properly once the General... You have done all I asked.
Touching. The probability of the Iridonian installing trigger commands within your core was high. Of course, the probability that I will do the same is equally high. Your inability to move right now is evidence of that. You realize I cannot permit you or the Exile to activate the mass shadow generator. And since you have no offensive weaponry to speak of, the probability... You must understand that the General would not wish the relics or the Sith strength here on Malachor to be compromised. Their presence is needed. Without them, the galaxy would be reduced to anarchy within years. And if there... So, let us wait here, you and I, for the General...
When the Exile enters the Trace Academy, she will be faced with a choice. Show her every respect when she arrives in these halls, Lord Scion. This I command you.